See, in continuation to our previous slide, I'm again actually it got broken between, so I'm again making a second part of it. So, in this slide, again, you see depositors have put up their money with the bank, and deposit types are there, time deposit and demand deposit. This is actually source of fund for a bank. Now, you see, next slide is where bank is utilizing that fund into various loans, followed by another dimension. In this, you see the entire model of a bank survival. You see a bank taking deposit from depositors, incurring cost, and then lending it to borrowers, generating income through interest. And this is how depositors are getting paid in return from their earning which they got from different loans. Now, interest margin, spread or gap, we understood that this is a dimension in which interest earned, if we see total amount of earning and then we see what amount of money has been given to deposit holder, it will give you a picture of your margin. So if bank has a positive margin, then it is good. If it is having a negative margin, it is not going to be good, because it is going to affect your sustainability. Now, margins, best margin, you see 3% is best. You see all banks who are in strong position like HDFC, ICICI, State Bank of India, they'll be having good margins with them, whereas other banks who are struggling, they will be having lower spread with them. Now, in this, you see loan portfolio. I was telling you something on like every bank having a loan portfolio, and your loan portfolio is categorized into two parts. One is performing and one is non-performing. So what is non-performing is quoted in red. You see substandard, doubtful and loss. These are sub-segments of NPA, non-performing asset, which is not giving you any interest earning. So performing assets will be regularly repaying you on time. So technical definition of NPA is like if your loan is not repaid back by client for a continuous period of 90 days, means 3 installments, then this loan is going into NPA category. One very important factor is like once your NPA, any asset is quoted as NPA, it has to be there in NPA segment for next 12 months, even though they are making all their payments on time. So it's very important that you retain your character by staying in performing asset category only. Now, you see sustainability of a bank will be affected badly if your loan portfolio is like having huge amount of NPA into it. Now, cash flows are affected because of NPA. It will affect your liquidity and solvency. Liquidity is short-term repayment capacity and solvency is long-term repayment capacity. So you see your PMC bank, your Punjab and Maharashtra Cooperative Bank, and then you do have Yes Bank also into some dimension related to like liquidity crisis. So in all these banks, you see banks are facing problem because of their wrong decisions related to their portfolio building. Now, if you see next slide, in this slide it is like we are making you clear like how banks are eliminating the pressure, or they're removing their pressure by transferring their burden through securitization process. Now, loan portfolios which are performing, bank will try to retain them with them, but loan portfolio which are not performing, bank will try to liquidate these assets and will try to sell it off at a discounted rate. So you see in the bottom you do have a chart in red color. This red color is all about your process of securitization. Banks who are stuck with NPA will sell it to asset reconstruction company. So these are those specialized companies who are specialized for their trait of dealing with NPA. So they are good into NPA recovery. So they do purchase NPA at discounted rate from banks. Bank do get their funds liquidated, and then they do have special purpose vehicle. So asset reconstruction fund will be bringing in money. Just a minute.